So there is that little thing called project pipelines. Hardly anybody is talking about it, but hardly any project organization knows how to control those pipelines. And most of the trouble with projects can be traced back to those pipelines running out of control. However, there are also countless success stories, case studies, scientific research that shows that managing the project pipeline basically instantly boosts project performance by 20 to 50%. So if you can sell that, it is worth millions. My name is Jan van Egmond, I'm Project Management Hacker. And when you think that videos about project pipelines is a great topic, then hit the like or subscribe button, then I'll post more videos like this, and it helps other professionals like yourself to find this video as well. I hope you want to do that for them and for me, of course. In this video you learn about the fundamentals of how project organizations really work and how to manage the project pipelines. And I'll show a self-learning project pipeline manager, so you don't need to worry so much about the quality of your project plan or estimates. So let's get started. Projects don't fly through organizations randomly. Most follow a similar path. They line up as they go. But they pile up as they get jammed and stuck, and unfortunately that is what is happening in most project organizations, if not in all project organizations, and causing a lot of damage. The piling up typically starts in bottlenecks where they can't handle the stream of work. And when bottlenecks gets overwhelmed, work jams, productivity of the entire organization drops. Well, the pile of work also might start moving around away from the bottleneck, and the bottleneck might run empty and productivity of the organization also drops. But to make things even worse, the bottleneck might start flip-flopping between running empty and getting overwhelmed. And this altogether is a big problem. Half of the project budgets and efforts is wasted because pipelines running out of control. And this makes it hard to catch those problems and to chase those problems. So the obvious strategy is to keep the bottleneck running and to prevent it gets jammed and overloaded. How to do this? And of course you need to have a kind of an overview where in the pipeline all those projects are. Well, projects start in the backlog. They get pre-sorted when they are scheduled to start any moment. Projects might have been started but not yet have reached the bottleneck, or they might be waiting for the bottleneck, or be in the bottleneck, or moved out of the bottleneck for final completion by others. And that is exactly how this dashboard is set up. And to prevent that the bottleneck gets overloaded or runs empty unnoticed, it turns red when overloaded and it turns purple when it is running empty. Well, the waiting column also plays an important role. It absorbs fluctuations. And it only works when it remains filled, so when the waiting column runs empty, it turns purple as well because it is a risk for the pipeline. Well, the magic of this pipeline is the timing when exactly to start projects and at what rate. Start projects too early or too many, then the pipeline may get jammed, and start projects too late or too little, then the pipeline might run empty. And to help to keep the bottleneck running and to prevent it may get jammed ever in the future again, projects turn purple when they get started too early and they turn red when they get started too late. So you just need to follow the directions the pipeline manager gives. This pipeline manager learns what rate projects should be started based on how fast projects move across the board. That is how it calculates the velocity in the pipeline. So there are always enough projects in the pipeline and never too many. And you have always the most accurate forecast and an accurate roadmap reference for making commitments. And it also is a solution for when you work with inaccurate estimates or when your plans are of low quality. The more projects get completed, the more accurate and reliable it gets. When there are more bottlenecks, then you also need more pipelines. For example, for different types of projects. And it is good to know that each pipeline can simply be managed on its own dashboard, independent from the other pipelines. Also, when resources are shared between pipelines. And that is a great benefit of using this self-learning pipeline. Because planning projects across shared resources is really very complex. But you don't need to worry about it anymore with this pipeline manager. There are a few takeaways I like to give. In this video you learned that bottlenecks and pipelines are the fundamentals of how project organizations really work. Managing the project pipeline keeps the bottleneck running without getting jammed or stuck. It is the recipe for boosting project performance. There are many case studies and success stories and scientific research that demonstrates that managing pipelines is highly effective. It basically instantly increases productivity by 20 to 50%, and these are not even the high runners. Well, setting up a pipeline manager like this is really simple. It's a matter of filling out a couple of spreadsheets, and then you're ready to go. Well, this pipeline manager shows where projects are in the pipeline, and it gives clear directions on what to do to stay in control. And the self-learning pipeline manager takes worries and concerns out of your hands that can't be fixed with traditional project management software. My name is Jan van Egmond. I'm project management hacker, because there are better ways that are easy to learn and easy to use. When you like this video, then hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this and learn about new project management insights, then follow me on LinkedIn and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're ready to take the next step to start managing your pipeline of projects or want to help your clients with it, then contact me directly. Thanks for watching.